Hi folks, it's Rich here in the comfy corner. No guitar in hand, don't need a guitar for this. So, for those who don't know me, I'm a novice guitarist. I say this every time. That's because every time I'm still a novice guitarist. I've had a lot of guitars. Guitar number 125 is on its way to me. So, that must mean I've sold a lot of guitars, which I have. Where am I looking? This side, that side? So, I've had, of those 125, been roughly half and half new and old. So they come, they go, they get sold. Where do I sell them? What do I do? Well, let's have a little chat about where to sell them, what some of the pitfalls, and how to be successful selling them. If you're in the UK, I don't know who else uses eBay apart from the States. There's eBay, there's Facebook Marketplace, and we have something called Gumtree over here in the UK as well. Those are the three kind of main forums. So let's start with the least successful one, and that for me has been Gumtree. So it's the listings, doesn't take you long to put something on there, but when you're somebody looking through the listings, the search criteria is not all that thorough. I haven't had too many nibbles or bites really off it, and it's also been infiltrated by scammers everywhere. Bloody scammers. There's a picture of some woman, Sexy Susie from, I don't know, some foreign country somewhere, saying, "Oh hi, I'm interested in your guitar. Would you post it to me? And yeah, I'll sort the money out later via some transfer." Not just nonsense. Boop, block, delete. So not a lot happens with Gumtree, although it's a free service. Maybe there's a reason why it's free, because it's not very successful. So that's Gumtree. Facebook Marketplace. Now, I have sold a few guitars on Facebook Marketplace. The search criteria is a bit better in terms of people being able to say where they are and where, and their search geographical field of view. It doesn't cost anything either on there. But I noticed a few scammers have found their way into eBay, into Facebook Marketplace as well. My name is so-and-so from so-and-so. Just bullshit, excuse my language. So block, get rid of those. And then inevitably get people, "Oh yeah, I really want it. I had one recently. Oh, that sounds brilliant. Yeah, when can I come round and pick it up?" and whatnot. So I said, and then a few hours later, "Oh, sorry, my husband said he didn't want that guitar now." Okay, right. Or, "Can I come round?" "Oh, I've bought something else now." Okay, fine, that's fine. Just don't waste people's time. Facebook Marketplace and the eBay. Now, lots to say about eBay. I'll try and keep it short. So first of all, they charge about 13% of the sale value, which includes postage. If you sell something for £100 and you've charged £10 to post it as well, excuse me, it's 13% off that total amount. So that's one thing to know. And of course, 13% is a fair bit anyway. So you put your listing on and you box your product up. You put as many pictures as you like on there and you describe it as best you can, and you're fair and honest about your product, and you get people asking you daft questions, offer you an insulting amounts of money for it, people buying it, pressing the buy now button. You might have had it on there for a few days and you've got 40 people watching it, so you know it's going to sell. You've got lots of interest. Someone goes, boop, buy it, and then they go, "Oh, sorry, don't want it now." "Oh, my son pressed buy it now." I had this one recently. I've had one where someone had asked me to retract a bid with about 10 hours before it was due to finish. It'd been on for 5 days and got a fair bit of interest. "Oh, my son put that bid on." I replied, "Oh, did he? What, and the other 6 as well?" Yeah, I try not to be sarcastic, but I was. So you end up having to relist it. Yeah, the fees that eBay have taken off you, they've got to give you back, and then you've got to regain that interest, and then you're a week behind in selling your product. Which, you know, if you've got one guitar in, one guitar out, and say you haven't got too much spare cash or whatever, then that's a bit of a pain for your cash flow. So it's a pain in the arse. Then there's another one. You sell the product and it goes, and somebody says, "Oh, it's damaged on arrival." They don't have to produce any pictures to say so. They could be lying. If, as a seller, you're absolutely knackered. As a buyer, you've got all the power. So within 14 days of you sending something, a buyer can send something back with no reason. They could just send it back, or say they don't want it, and you have to pick it back up. So you've got fees to think about. You've got a product that you've sold in good faith, and someone's been an arsehole about it, and that is a real pain. Or you can have the scenario as a buyer that I just did with Harley Benton that I listed. That I put on my YouTube channel recently, where some of the wiring is not quite right on the knobs. Now, I'm not a wiring man. I haven't got a soldering iron. Wouldn't know where to start with something like that. So I thought, I'm the buyer this time. I'm the buyer. I'm going to complain. eBay. Well, so first of all, I emailed the guy. Got nothing back from him. Absolute tosser. Just classic eBay. I've sold loads of golf clubs, by the way. I've had 175 sets of golf clubs. That's a lot of golf club sales. Plenty of horrible people on eBay. Disingenuous. But anyway, with that guitar, so he said, yeah, tough. Not interested. I said, right, I'm going down the eBay route here, mister, and I will get my money back, whether you're going to be helpful or not. So a couple of days later, I suddenly get an offer from him, a part refund. So I paid £139 for the guitar, and he's offered £80 as a part refund. And I thought, I could take that, or I can push to get all of it back. But then I've forgotten whose responsibility is for the return of the guitar. So I had one when I sold, and it was my responsibility to get it back. So I thought, well, maybe he has to get it back, but it was collection, 3.5 hour round trip. I thought, I can't be asked to do that. So anyway, I thought, fine. So I've accepted the £80, and I've listed the guitar myself with the faults in the wiring. So I've been honest about it. So if someone buys it, they know what they're getting. Yeah, it's fundamentally a fine guitar, isn't it? But so as a seller, problem. And it's made me think, actually, about not using eBay as a forum to sell things, not just guitars, anything in future, because for every 10 things, I've got 1,300 feedback on eBay, so 1,300 products, but it only takes one that's a pain in the bum, and it just riles you. So, because people are just... And a point also, when you're selling a product, when you go and buy any product in the big wide world out there, and particularly new products, companies spend millions of pounds on how they market something, don't they? How it's presented, how it looks, the imagery around it, all those sorts of things. You go onto eBay or other forums and you look for a guitar, and there's some bloke with his bare feet, with the guitar next to it, with his manky toenails, or in the background behind the guitar, are all the kids' toys and the dog, or that I've seen one where the guy's taking a picture of it on a kitchen floor with some vinyl on the floor that looks filthy and manky. It's not for me to judge how people live their lives. They live them how they want. But as someone who's buying a product, if I see a product that's advertised in what looks like an absolute hellhole of a place, I'm thinking it's either maybe not looked after, maybe it's mucky, dirty. I don't want that. I want that product to look like something I want to buy. So whenever I list anything, and you'll see I've just listed another guitar, I've just coming up on eBay later this evening. So when it's actually live, I will then go back into this video and put the link in. You just try and make it as simple as you can. Take all the fuss away from around the product that you're selling. So in this case, we're talking about guitars. You just want to focus on the guitar, clear pictures, orientation the right way around. You don't want pictures in the background on a wall, or too much in the way of sofas and cushions and pillars and I don't know, and mess and stuff. Just want to make it nice and simple. So, what am I trying to say in this video? eBay, beware! What a pain in the bum that is. Facebook Marketplace, okay. Gumtree, bit of a waste of time. Best thing to do, I suppose, is buy your guitar, keep it. God forbid